Hello everyone, my name's William Tan and I took CIS 112 this fall semester of 2014. You know, probably my favorite part of this course, would definitely be the speeches. At the beginning of this semester, we were required to give a speech, and first off I thought I was like, man, I'm gonna kill this, I got that whole public speaking thing now, I could always do that public speaking thing, I thought it was this and that, and whenever I went up there, and that whole crowd, the people looking at you, the words don't come out so clear, and the hands just started shaking, and you just started to utter your words, and don't get me wrong, other people may be different, but I did see other people in my class, stuttering a little bit at the beginning, but at the second half of our semester, we started reading Talk Like Ted and how to give better speeches, get the passion, have the jaw-dropping moments, and have this ability to storytell, all this kind of stuff, and putting humor in there. And it was just amazing to see the development from the stuttering to the final product, which both of our speeches, we spoke like 3 times, but like both our speeches were recorded I think twice, and it was really cool to see the difference, the difference even in posture, even in the presentation of it, the passion of it, and that was clearly my favorite part of the course. And I was just really happy to see the improvement from one side to the next. I always like to see improvement, and it was fun. It was fun. I like speaking. So going on, I'd say the biggest challenge of this course would definitely be the due dates. The way that Blackboard is set up, for us, was that the assignments weren't all in one place. Some of the assignments were in like a box called journal. Some of the assignments were put in a box called assignments. Some of them you have to look at this section called course content, and then you have to go to another section and then upload something, grab something here, upload that, upload this, look at your email, all this kind of stuff. So you have to juggle a lot of different little things to keep up with your assignments, and I felt like that was the hardest part for me. Just not all of it being in one place. Ms. Kirksmar does a good job at giving announcements on Blackboard, but I just didn't do a good job at keeping up with the due dates. And I felt like that was the thing that I struggled with the most, and I feel that definitely consistently keeping a calendar of it and asking your classmates, because sometimes they may know what you do not know, and would help solve that problem. I feel that what you all could do to particularly succeed, and I'm serious in this, in this class, would be that to start early, as with all other classes, start early. The more attention you can give to something, the better you're gonna be at it, and the longer time you give yourself to give the attention to, the better you'll be. So starting early also takes off stress of the assignment. Let's just say you're doing it at midnight the night before it's due. The stress is going to be massive, because some of the assignments are pretty big. Some papers, all that stuff are really, really big, and doing it the night before, you could cause brain damage from trying that. So as the semester went on, and as a few bad experiences went through, I tried to make sure that my goal was that, for a paper, my goal would be to write an outline for my paper 3 or 4 days in advance. So once I wrote that, I could sleep on it and then maybe wake up the next day and be like, oh, that's exactly what I'm gonna write. It's just gonna flow like that. That's the rest of the stuff I need to put in. And from then I could just fill it in. And then from then on, it's just literally a downhill run. And it's just, I feel that really helps, and starting early. And starting early gives you more room for error. You know, we're all human at the end of the day, and if you have room, you make a mistake or something early, you know, maybe you could go discuss it with your professor and maybe find a solution to that. So I feel that that is the biggest thing. You know, also to be successful, you know, utilize all your surroundings, you know, utilize your classmates, you know, as friends, you know, like they can help you keep up to date with work, study together or something, or there's not much studying together, but it's more just like, you know, you could just make sure you all keep each other on par with this class. You know, also, you know, go meet with your professor. You know, your professor, you know, my professor, Dr. Kirksmar, was very sweet, very nice lady, and she definitely gave me the confidence I needed to get through, to get the grade I wanted in this class. And also utilize some of the on-campus, you know, resources, like for giving a presentation. Make sure you utilize like MC3, that's the one I use, and then there's another one called Presentation U that's offered, and I think there's other stuff like writing services, like services to help you write. You know, it's no shame at all to go get help from people to learn. You know, you're taking the information they know and putting it in your head, and you're just getting better. And that I feel, if you do all those things, you all will definitely be successful. And awareness too. Awareness. If you're aware of that there's something to do, if you're aware that there's something you got to do, you know, if you're not like you know, if you're a good student that has high standards, you know, you'll get it done. You'll find a way to get it done. Usually the ones that you miss are the ones that you're not aware of. So make sure you're aware all the time. I'd say the big picture lesson I would take away from this class would be the power of writing and speeches. You know, throughout this semester we had to log in service hours, and I had the privilege of going to God's Pantry and logging in 10.5 hours. They're a food bank at their food bank, and through that, you know, normally when I walk away from an event like that or working like that, I would just be like, oh, that, you know, that was nice. You know, I got to, you know, work. You know, like, oh, that was a nice event. You know, just like, oh, that was cool. But just the fact that we had to write about it after that, we had to write a massive essay. You know, do some research about it, and even set up a presentation and give a speech about it. You know, really solidified the experience in my mind, and it made me give a respect for every newspaper I read, all the effort that has to go into it, all the research that has to go into it, and every person that speaks on television I have a heightened respect for now, and it's a real revelation. So definitely the power of writing and giving a speech. So all in all, you know, this is a phenomenal class. You know, really good class, nice classes. I was glad I started with this class, you know, in my freshman semester. Either way, it would be a really good class to take anytime. And I think what sets it apart is the service hours that you have to give, and it's hands-on. It's pretty hands-on, and I like this class. So, yet again, my name's William Tan. And if you all see me around the University of Kentucky, don't be shy to come and say hi. You know, shake hands or something. And also, if you have Dr. Kirksmar, if you had the privilege of having Dr. Kirksmar for this class, you know, you're very lucky. She's a sweet lady, and she's very enthusiastic with her you know, with her teaching, and I personally really like that. And I think that's all. So for you guys incoming, just enjoy it. You know, I don't want to sound like cliche, but work hard, you know, but start early, and I'm out.